working on this painting, and it's already been 25 hours behind it. So it's going to be way ahead of 24 plus hours. Also, we're launching our website this Friday, a couple days left. I'll tell you more about it when you folks tune in.
When there's actually people to talk to us.
Yes. And yeah, I'm gonna start get to the chat so I can see a little bit and just a second. And then I'll start continue painting. Okay, that should be good. Do some camera adjustments a little bit later, but for now, we need to continue working on the beard. Hello folks, I see the views already up. That's great. We'll keep going on the beard here. Wow, Brandon says, hello Brandon. See you. The brush is very high. So we have to be something smaller. Cleaning up the brushes a little bit. So here, as always, it's me and my husband, Chris, aka Immortal Cameraman. It's hard to kill. So we're happy to respond some of the questions. Because I'm painting, I might be focusing more on painting, but Chris will address some questions to me and we just engage, both of us engage with you guys. So feel free to. Beautiful art. This is someone saying thank you very much. Clean it off well enough. Okay.
Welcome back, Nayan.
Nayan is back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Buck Sales. Now, I'm just gonna call you 3495 because there's no way I can pronounce that. I apologize for that. Welcome back. I've seen you in the chat here before. I'm just not sure. Ulysses, welcome back. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of wows.
Well, a lot today. It's awesome. It's really developing very well, this painting, so I definitely cannot complain about it. Let's see if we're lucky. Like I have at least 3 hours for this live stream, so we'll progress quite well, hopefully all the way on the beard part, and that therefore the face predominantly will be done. Then we can move to raven and helmet and other details further. So yeah, just keep working.
Welcome, Colombia.
Colombia is on the stage, in the chat. So right now I'm just applying with a little bit thicker brush. I'm applying the wet layer of paint because I realize it's easier for me to really put those hair details on the wet layer. That's how we do. I do like a section of it, just a wet layer, a little bit like this, blending in, and then I'm gonna work on top of it, and just that's the way we will progress here. You might ask why I couldn't wait and keep it empty. Actually, I could. The only good thing about having a base layer like this is it makes the canvas more thicker. So when you put the light on it, there's so many layers. There are pretty much no gaps. That's pretty much the one positive of it. Other than that, yes, I agree. It's kind of, you need to put layers on top, and again sometimes, but as I said, that one thing is worth it though. The quality of painting ends up way better.
That painting on the right is mind-blowing. Are you referring to the Paul Reed picture, which is at the bottom, or the top one, which is Valkyrie First Blood?
Yeah, I've called the Valkyrie just because it's so striking. So many people notice it, that the look is.
Yeah, we have someone coming to view it today who's considered buying it, so yeah. God's Love said top right. Yeah, that's the Valkyrie. On Friday we will launch the website where you will have an opportunity to
Buy the limited edition prints.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the handmade certificates that soon you will see. I'll upload some. You will see some reference closer to the launch time.
How long do these pieces take on average? On average take?
Well, this one is already 25 hours, and I started working on it further. That means it will be longer than 20. It is already longer than 24 hours, and I don't know. It might go all the way to 40 and plus, because there's so many. Yes, I'm gonna try to get done with the face part, with the beard and stuff. Then there is a raven, and there is helmet, and there's going to be definitely more layers to it, and ornaments on the helmets. The helmet is right now like a naked layer pretty much. And even on the background, there's some things I'm intending to do. So yeah.
Kumar and Patrick Moore and everyone that's been here before, welcome back.
Welcome back to all the older folks.
Patrick Moore says just absolutely gorgeous work. Kumar says amazing.
Thank you very much.
That painting looks like me. Which one? The Viking one, or the Valkyrie one, or the fire one? Someone Odin, and that paint into the next questions. That if I do like the crow or raven. It's raven. It's Ugin.
Mugen.
Mugen.
Every time, baby.
Ugin and Mugen.
Hugin is on the other side. You can picture him. Or maybe it's just a Mugen. It doesn't matter. It's like one of the Odin's ravens, and it's pretty much. The piece is called Berserker. And that's one thing. Original paintings are always also gonna go with the certificate, right?
Of course.
And in the certificate of the original painting, there's gonna be a story of it. Everyone is feel free to see what they want and expand on the story, but because I make pieces that are kind of captured in the moment, and you can imagine and basically play a little bit with it in your head, what it is all about. Well, the story of this one is it's the Berserker, or like unnamed Berserker on the battlefield in the moment of stillness, right before the Ragnarok starts, like the battle of the millennia, and this the Odin's raven is symbolizing that luck and Odin's and Nordic gods blessing it is on his side. So he probably being the worthy one, but he doesn't have a name yet. He's just a berserker, and he just looks into the other side where usually the open fields battle happens. So he's looking right at the enemy troops, and there's going to be more of the snow. So it already feels cold, but there's going to be little snow details, so you can see that it's very, very, very cold. And the colors are pretty much, I made him a little bit more alive. Like in the beginning he looked like that, living that. Now the eyes are very bright and alive, but there's some mystical colors to it, and it's almost like he's turning into a demigod mode. So obviously I'll put that in the beautiful description, how the story. Not the way I'm ranting now, but the certificate's gonna have the story of the painting.
Sean says, whoa, the painting on the ground looks like me. Well, then you're in good shape, sir. That's Paul Reed, MMA fighter.
Yeah, and maybe when we do prints on that one, you gotta stay around, because there's so many folks that said that looks like them. Maybe you want to have the print of it at your place.
Viking, sir. Beautiful work, guys.
Thank you very much.
Master asked eye patch. No, there's no eye patches here.
No, yeah, because it's not Odin, as I said.
Yeah, it's just Odin's raven.
Blessing a berserker that doesn't have a name yet, but he's rather ends up in the Valhalla. That's how blessed he is by Odin himself and the gods, or he becomes the legend that his name will be passed on in the century. So it's like the kind of moment of a little bit of mystique and the legend being born kind of thing,
V-Man is back in the chat.
Hello, hello.
And he says, hey, you're looking so good in your training videos, Red. How are y'all?
Hey, thank you. I was just telling Chris, if you recognize, comparing to how I would work on the heavy bag before, which was more combinations and actually learning each and every combo and establishing it. Yeah, we need to turn it. That's probably let me see if there's no Zalo.
We apologize for that. There are some deliveries and stuff coming today.
I don't Hold on 1 second.
If you're here.
I hope so. We apologize for that. We got a phone call in on the main camera.
Yeah, that's why we're getting another number too.
Yeah, there is live, so like these kind of things happen.
Okay, hello, yeah. Hello. That's the same delivery. Lazada, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, I can see here.
Just ask him in the chat if he's here, Swedish.
I do. Here.
This is the beauty of live stuff. We have lots of stuff coming.
And we're people, just regular people.
Yeah, we actually live lives outside of the lives.
We are quite, we're also one of those who like to order things, especially in Southeast Asia, it's so cheap. So, yeah, something. Okay, I'll call him from Zala. Hello. Okay, coming? Okay.
Okay, and then you deal with the chat, baby, and I'll go take care of him. Is he
Well,
here?
do you see him? I don't know. He says coming, but I don't see anyone yet.
Okay. Don't worry about that. I will take care of
Do
it.
you want to take this Zala phone? And actually give me the
Take
yours?
this one.
Yeah,
and then
temporarily,
you get
so
the
I can see the chat.
other one. And then
I'm curious, what's got delivered? Creatine.
creatine and a few other things, maybe some boxing equipment and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just scroll up to the.
Okay, someone says, you were talented. No need for apologies, brother. Thank you, Bert. Just shows you're very appreciated. Well, I mean, that's very sweet.
Can we get a closer look at what she's doing? Yes, I'll move the
You guys
camera.
are definitely not regular. Who's camera guy? He's my husband. He makes some appearances here and there. He will say hi at some point on this side. Yeah. Okay. I already have like this section, for example. I applied a very thin layer of paint just to have it easier to carve upon it. And now I can take a smaller brush and just do that. The only thing, let's make it a little bit darker. So it's better to apply shadows straight away, and then put the details. Otherwise, it will be. Tricky.
Nemi says, I can see the emotions through the paint. That's a wonderful compliment.
Yeah, thank you.
Spider says, sick paintings, amazing detail on that helmet.
Well, it's not even done yet, but if you're asking about if you're saying about the Valkyrie, yeah, that's the cool details. And well, here we'll get not something similar in this one, actually using authentic Nordic helmets that's been like that you can look up into in the Pinterest and Google just for realism. But I'm gonna add some ingrained runes on it because they would have a helmet, let's say, made by the metal person who would make it, and like he would like make it as as many as possible of those. But then individually, each and every warrior would manually engrain some runes on top. So that would also be a cool thing to have more of the accurately made like ornaments and details, and then some handmade or hand engraved runes on top.
Amazing artwork, love your style.
Thank you very much.
You guys are definitely not regular. Who's the camera guy? I'm your husband. If you're really curious about me, I'm not trying to plug my channel because I don't upload anything there. I just have a bunch of old wingsuit proximity videos. So if you really want to know what I'm all about, then you can just search up the name I have here in the comments.
Yeah.
And again, thank you all for being so wonderful. Our community is just awesome.
That's true. Like real people doing real things. Also, feel free to share your stories and journeys. If you are into art, or if you ever tried it, or training, whatever it is, something that you like to do, or you're working at. Because, as I said, I'm finding our viewer, yeah, the people in chat, was a very nice, interesting individual stories themselves. So.
He's off the cliff, you know. Hold on.
Would you change address? He came over here before. Just send him this address.
Yeah.
Give it to me if you want to.
Okay, yeah, just
Yeah.
do that very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Just saying, send them a very quick message.
Okay. Uh, Yeah, I'm not sure if I think I changed the address there. I'm not sure, but.
You all the new packages, but maybe this is an older shipment.
Okay,
just
5
know-
minutes. Okay. 5 minutes over here. Okay, well, starting to. One more second.
Speedy Gonzalez says, you guys are really down to earth human beings. Yeah, of course. You Viking. I am Viking. She is Georgian. What is the name of your warrior tribe in?
Okay, Caucasian warriors.
Yeah. Europeans, like I mentioned, I'm Norwegian. She is Georgian.
Some Slavic roots.
Amazing artist as well. Do you guys have a website? The pinned
Good
comment.
questions.
Redhead Diaries of that.
Yes, and that's exactly what's going on this Friday in a couple of days. We're finally launching it, so it's going to be. Right now, if you go to the page, it's just an email sign up list. But well, that's the thing. If you sign up for the waiting list, first thing is you're getting into the sort of lottery. One of the lucky people are going to get this similar size of the camera made in acrylic paints with your reference. So basically, you can tell me what you want it to be, and I'll make it and we'll ship it to you. So it's one of the people's from the list, and also the Valkyrie. First of all, the Valkyrie will the limited edition prints will be available on the website as the first thing. So this is the first launch we'll have. And when I say limited edition, that means that will be only that exact amount that will be launched, and that's it. It's also going to come with a handmade certificate, like an old school grainy paper, like a sandy paper, and the wax stamps with some dried flowers and calligraphy, and signed by me. So yeah, you gotta just check it out, and we're quite excited about it. I never ever done an advertising like that in my life, and that's something that we've been working hard on. Chris been working so hard on to creating the structure and the system, and for me, as you can see, I'm the one who creates art, and just training and basically creating the brand. So yeah, your support means the world. Okay, right now, let's a little bit about the painting. So the same thing I did here, I'll start doing it right there as well. Just going to continue rounding it up. You got the purchase, yeah?
Yeah. It's like a tiny little Christmas Eve every time we get packages. I know I'm
Yes.
giving it to myself, but you know.
Oh, it's nice. Why not?
So she's attractive, paints, boxes, dances. What
Sings.
else?
I can sing.
She sings yes, she sings several times a week. And she's also a fairly decent sprinter.
When you say this is sprinter, I did a little bit of sprint training. I learned a little bit how to, not a little bit, I learned the mechanics of it. And well, right now I'm training, training to be in a good shape for it. But anyways, babe, well, you can take your phone whenever you're gonna need it.
Yes, I'm just gonna sort this very, very quietly. Very, very quietly. I can tell she's a sprinter. Well, she would make a great wife. She already is a great wife.
And the wife.
It's popular because a hot girl did it, but it's fire low key. Yeah, let's be fair, you can't really fake the level of detail, and like we mentioned many times before, this is not even remotely close to being done. This is moved on from the base layer, and now we're moving into the very intricate detail. She's not even done with the beard, the helmet hasn't really started yet, the raven hasn't really started yet. I know what's coming also, so but trust me, it's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm trying to give you a little bit. Ah, that's a beautiful saying. The beauty of a warrior lies in his virtue in defending the weak.
Yeah.
Wow, you're talented. Some amazing, so many nice comments here. Are you crazy? Yes, we are.
Oh.
The website is the pinned comment, if everyone is wondering. The website will be launched on Friday, just to be clear about that.
Yes, this Friday, guys. I think what I'm gonna do now, I need a pillow for that. Instead, this.
Not really, is AI. What do we say when people say that this is AI?
Autistic intelligence?
Autistic intelligence, yes. That's so dope. Do you sell these?
Yes.
Signed up on the page. Thank you, God's love. You're in the drawing now, like to win an original art piece made for you on live with the subject with the reference material you choose. So it can be you, it can be your grandma, it can be your dog, it can be landscape, and it's going to be in this size, on this size Canva. A woman with talent in 2026, very rare. High applications from India. I'm assuming you meant appreciations. Wow, good painting.
Thank you very much, guys.
Do you guys export to other countries? We can send anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. And the prints are done by a print-on-demand company that delivered what's called glitchy museum-grade prints, and they will be then delivered to you very often from your own country or like within the European Union or the US.
Yeah, so this print is even easier.
It is even easier, and we can send to anywhere. Look forward to the website. I just signed up. much success to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Master Blaster says, and like, yeah, you're in the competition then for
Yeah, I mentioned that one too, for the little piece made by me with
Yeah.
your reference.
where are you located? Right now we have a base in Nha Trang, Vietnam. It's a coastal city. Looks amazing. And direct question, how long you been painting?
How long I've been painting this one or just generally?
Answer both, I think it's easy way to do it.
I've been painting since I was a kid, but more like drawing rather than painting. Then my parents at some point around when I was in the 5th grade in school, they put me into the art school, like part-time with the public school, and this is where I learned painting, building up the landscape, portraits, all the basics, sculpting, a lot of things what we do. And then so I really excelled at portraits specifically, and yeah, but in this scale on the canvas with oil paint, I haven't done it ever. I think in my best year in this art school, when I did the very good oil portraits, I did it on the oil paper. So basically just a regular paper, you put the layer of the oil, let it dry, and you paint on top of it. And it's like a lighter, easier, faster way to do it. When you paint on canvas, it's completely different. And yeah, I never got the pieces that size in the oil paint with the canvas, especially live streaming. So this is pretty much something new that's now going very, very well. Outside of that, obviously I still keep going on the boxing training. Actually, after this live stream, I have the training with my crew and the coach, and yeah, progressing on different fields at this point.
Getting better every day, the painting. Welcome back, Zachary.
Zachary, thank you very much.
Sage Bears and Viet Congs. Yeah, no, here it's a new day here. It's very chill.
Well, I would feel it feels more like Russia, to be honest. Now at this point, there's so many Russians.
Again, how do we enter this competition? All you have to do is
Go to my YouTube bio, YouTube page, basically. Go to my channel page. Click on the link. One of the links there's actually only link you can clickable one to the website. You will end up in the waiting list. It will tell you coming soon. Sign up to get notified. That's what you do, and you get Chris is telling you.
it's also the pinned comment in this chat, so it's easy peasy to.
Yeah, if you want clickable link, then you just go to my YouTube channel page.
Have you guys ever visited the USA? I know Diana hasn't. I've worked in California as a skydiver for quite a few seasons, years and years ago, like time lapse and that kind of stuff. That's the only place I've been. You sell paintings. We will very shortly. On Friday we launch the website. You can sign up.
We start from the prints, the limited edition prints for the first Black Valkyrie painting, and we also it's gonna come. You will get 2 purchases. You will get the print and handmade certificate with the wax seal on the old school paper with some details and calligraphy and signed by me. So, and the number, obviously, number of the print.
All hail the magic conch. Funny screen name. Damn, that's an awesome art.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, Peter Edwards. We talked to him. He's the one with the cool, the goat in the
Yeah.
Grand Canyon. Yes, she does sell paintings. She also paid something for you, maybe if she likes it.
Well, we're trying to keep it reasonable. I'm in the process of creating my own artwork. There might be some collaborations, like with the Paul Reed, and the third thing is some of the commissions. And we don't want to make it the way that, you know, it all gets too much, so quality decreases or it just becomes impossible to do it. So we're still structuring timeline-wise the speed of how fast I progress on my paintings, difficulty of the painting, the size, and you know, commissions here and there. As commissions also, I pick something that I can be, like, I know that I can make it work well, and I'm literally interested in it. But some of the references are very cool, and I'm like, yeah, I want to make this piece. But I also want to keep working on my authentic art and sell the prints and the originals as well.
Mind of Rary asks, pretty badass. I want to order one question mark. Sign up for the launch. It's on this Friday. We'll do a very limited edition of the Valkyrie First Blood, the picture that's on top with the piercing eyes. And you'll also be in the mailing list. And then you're in the drawing. So that's, I mention this because Jay is like, I joined the mailing list. Am I in the drawing for the custom-made print? Yes, the custom-made, hand-made piece of art. Yes, you are. You are in the list.
Yes, you are in the list, but there's going to be only one person who actually gets it. We're going to do a we'll randomly pick one person out of this. Other than that, you are also going to be notified straight away when a website will get launched, meaning that you will have a chance to get the one of the limited edition prints of the First Blood Valkyrie, and you will get the certificate too, as I mentioned before.
So, V-Man became a member. Thank you very much for that.
Ah, thank you. That's very sweet.
Who's the mountain on the bottom? That is Paul Reed. He's a professional MMA fighter, who used to be. He debuted at age 35, and he won his last fight at age 50. We know him a little bit. Interesting, inspiring character. Just search Paul Reed MMA and he'll come up. I'm sure your work will be worth a lot in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's.
But now I also coach her a little bit because she's going professional in boxing this year, and she knows what that means.
Yes.
Now we stand up and we stretch. And I implore all you guys out there, put down the Fosters, put down the Cheeto bag, and wherever, put down the Diet Coke.
If you're at the office, that's okay. Don't hesitate. Just get up.
Stretch
you
a
can
little
do
bit.
like from the neck. So rolls side to side. Looking inside, down, up, side to side, down, up. And then you can pull your neck a little bit like this. Exhale, straight, one more time. Okay. Reaching up, stretching like with this, like one side and other side, just stretching both lines, and then go down. You don't have to reach all the way, just
If
try to
anything
relax.
hurts, stop immediately. It's not supposed to hurt. It's just supposed to be a nice good
Well,
stretch.
yeah, it's not supposed to hurt in a weird, unpleasant way. If it's just a stretching, it's fine, and you don't never push stretching beyond limits, especially when it's static stretching. Unless you really want to learn splits and that kind of stuff, but let me tell you straight away, that's not the really the healthy healthiest thing on its own. If you just wanted to, for the health benefits, you just do little dynamic stretches with the mobility drills and sequences, and that's good enough. One side, two sides. In this way, I stretch my lower back better and my hamstrings as well. In a dynamic way. That's squats, squats,
Squats. So many squats.
and squats. A little bit more like this.
Welcome, Indonesia. The flow of life is shining again. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Nah, I'll leave the splits for Van Damme. Splits are not actually good for you at all. It
Yeah.
destroys movement.
Performance, but it's not really
Yeah.
what you want to do for the health. Everyone also has different hip joint structure, and for some people that is actually impossible to, unless you push. Yeah.
I was also joking. I know that people at that or the in New Zealand and Australia and stuff, they don't drink a lot of Fosters. This is with just marketing gobbledygook that they try to when they sell the cans in the UK. Let's see. I'm trying to get to all the messages. The V-man says, not as a man. Yeah, I imagine like the split. I was working on a split for one point. I was gonna try to do what Van Damme did between two trucks. Where he did the split. Is anyone has seen that one? I was gonna try to do that with two airplanes with a parachute on my back, but it never materialized. Wow, your hair is beautiful and your paintings are amazing. And his screen name is literally Pain Ginger. So
That's cool.
V-Man says, I like Carano with lemon or lime. That's my poison. Yeah, it's not bad at all. To be honest though, I don't drink much alcohol at all anymore. She never drank, really. You had a tiny little period where you had a few drinks?
And I hated it, trust me. It was more just everyone else would go out and join them.
Michael King says, that's a fantastic painting. Absolutely love it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry, it was a little bit late response, but as you can see, I'm quite invested right now.
Oh, hell no, lol. Yeah, I think you're referring to my Foster's comment, and like it was a joke. So I know that it's not popular over there. Well,
Can you
there's
turn off the fan, baby, please?
so many. You don't want to turn off your fans?
Not my fans, but the fan that we have at home.
Oh, you just want to turn off a fan.
One fan.
Not plural, okay. Oh. Who do you think is going to win this weekend? Macy Barber or Alexa Grasso? I love Grasso, but not just because she's Mexican like me, lol. But I do like Barber style, taking Macy
and taking Maisie Barber should be good.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. I've been lately so focusing on the painting, kind of went off. I'm still training boxing, but UFC, I even missed the fight night, the last fight night with Movsar Evloev and Leron Murphy. I obviously know what happened, like I looked it up, but I didn't watch it, so yeah, I'm not sure about between those. I can't tell you who exactly wins in my opinion. Don't really have an opinion right now about it.
Okay, V-Man says, gotta go fam, take care. Take care, brother, always good to have you.
Oh,
in
it's
the
good to
streams
have
here.
you. Have a good one.
Peter's like, wow, I can airport better now. Well, yeah. We are in Vietnam after all, and it does get incredibly hot here. So.
But I understand Riemann, I was also like, something is not right. Something. And I actually like quiet. I don't mind like a white noise, but even when like for sleep, I usually ask you to, you can turn off the fan, I guess. What is that though? It's creatine.
That is.
You'll make me creatine now. Yeah, I haven't drank the part of the hydration drink. I think it will go well.
No, you finished your hydration drink.
I didn't even drink it. Not the one, we're talking about the bottle over there.
Ah, okay, that's what you mean. I thought you meant the medical grade ORS.
No. Yeah, that one I drank.
So. So you want Revive mixed with creatine, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Awesome. So
Thank you very much. Okay, little creatine break. And I'll look at the.
W2FBAME says sick.
Sick. Thank you very much. Can hear much better, yeah. See, Peter? My hair already dried up a little bit. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome. Metal Jean says, beautiful art. Wow, thank you. That means a lot. Amazing, me gusta mucho. My darling. Okay, well, I'll put it away. Swenny, can you give me a chopstick, please?
Your chopstick.
Yeah, creatine doesn't fully dissolve in the thing, so you gotta make sure that.
You also got a new fast charger today, so that's good.
Oh, that was not a purchase. It's cool.
Ron Freeman says, you captured the soul in capital letters.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's true. And I appreciate and I'm very happy when you notice that.
Beautiful art, me gusta mucho, which means I like a lot, amazing. You guys watched Ulhamdurar, the revenge movie? To be honest, we don't watch much movies at all, we're so busy.
Yeah, we don't really watch new stuff right now.
Very beautiful.
We watched The Night of the Kingdom, Seven Kingdoms, and
That was a good show, yeah.
that was a good one.
Brought the Game of Thrones back to life again, which we all thought was dead, which is very happy news. Ashkai Patel, welcome back, buddy. It's become a daily routine for me. I'm gonna give a like to your daily live stream. Yeah, we see her all the time. We're very happy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to have you here.
Arte Hellenista, Alexander the Great. Well, this is a Berserker Viking. Actually, it's a little secret behind that. It's mentioned before, but the face is actually me. My beard is not that long anymore, but that's my face.
You're also not that old. He's definitely a little bit older than you.
Oh, that's a very cute comment there. Very sweet.
What?
What's the difference between you and a painting? If a painting gets more antique over time, you get more beautiful over time.
Oh, that's sweet.
Patel is asking, is Vietnam affected by the war situation or not? We don't notice it here a lot, but I know there's some pressure on oil prices and all that kind of stuff, and that affects everyone. Just to let you know, guys, like, most things get eliminated automatically, and I'm just gonna put you on timeout first time, and then block you next time if you say anything that's not positive. You're like an abstract painting, difficult to understand, but forever beautiful to look at.
Well, it depends on the abstract. I've seen some of very good abstract painting, but that's not really mine. I like more of the real.
It will become compliment, sweetheart.
Really?
Your little autistic brains.
Yeah,
analyzing it.
sometimes, right, yeah, maybe I do get it, sorry for that.
Fuller Boy ENT, can you draw me? We do take commissions, but it is, have to be honest, it is quite, it is a lot of money for this kind of level of art.
Yeah,
But,
those kind of paintings like this is like at least 5,000 at the bottom.
but, I was gonna mention that if you sign up at redheaddiaries.net, right now it's just a sign up link. It will become a fully operational website on Friday, but if you sign up there, that's the only thing you have to do to be in the competition where you can win a painting that will be created live on the stream with your reference. That means that you can choose whatever reference you want. If you want it to be a family member or your dog or a scenery or anything within reason that's
Yeah.
not distasteful, one of you will be able to win. And the size of the painting will be this size. VJ, welcome back. 186 like by me. Thank you.
Very much.
I don't need a frame for this painting. All I need is you to complete my life.
You respond to that, baby.
Also many kids.
It's good pickup line. I bet it works on the other artists, girls.
That will be nice work. Daniel has a, what's it called again? The thing you have your paint on?
What's the
The
brush?
sleep deprivation is showing. No, where you keep all the colors. It's right in front of you.
Palette?
Palette, yes. That's how sleep deprived. I don't even know what a palette is anymore. It's basically sending a palette emoji in a part.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Looking at you is like looking at the most beautiful masterpiece. I can't look away.
I definitely think that artists, while during the creation of the art, definitely looks good.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of a close-up of details and stuff.
I'm blending in some of those parts because some of them need to be more vague, some need to be more prominent, so it's just a combination of a little bit of everything.
Metalgin says this art is finished and like it's not even close to being finished. Look how undefined the raven is. The helmet needs lots more detail.
Yeah.
And she's only halfway through the beard. So
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's the best case I finished the beer today.
Metalgin says beautiful. And claps his hand.
Thank you very much.
Hands. If you can clap your hand, then you have a skill I don't have. Well, you technically can do it. But yeah, hands, plural. Bro, what's your take on AI? Well, since you said bro, we're asking me. We have to be very, very careful. I think that unscrupulous characters will just try to make as much money as they can off of it, and it will destroy a lot of industries and all that kind of stuff. And in the worst case scenario, we're creating Cybernet, from Terminator 2, the robots take over the world. We use AI quite a lot for business purposes and training and nutrition and all that kind of stuff, but it's also a little bit overblown because AI is relatively stupid right now, and
Memory is not that good.
yeah.
Talking basis.
It's no IA, it's not AI. No, this is real. It's a real person. S Love asks, how much would you charge to do a painting for me?
For everyone who is interested in the commissions, you can email us on diana.redheaddiaries
At
gmail.com.
That is in the profile of
If
this
you go to my
this channel.
page, yeah, you can go in the bio. And regarding commissions, as I said, we're quite new to this, so we are lining up our schedule so I can create at least once a month my new original piece. With the commissions, we're very careful. I took one or two at this point because those are very.
We have
interesting
two lined
pieces.
up, yes.
Yeah, we have two lined up, but those are lined up too. I mean, I didn't even give them the time of the start yet. So it means that they're lined up, and I will reach out to them once I'm ready to do it. And this is where we move from. So
It's also like
it's okay.
I'll clarify it a little bit more. She has to like the subject, not or the reference that you give, not just because we don't like this person or whatever. It's because it has to be fit her style and what she's comfortable doing. She wants to give as good quality as possible. We have received emails where we're saying like, you know what, this is not something we can do or willing to do. And it is just a time pressure thing also.
It's for everyone because there are many artists, and I believe that if you really want some art to be created, it's possible to do it, and there are different styles of artists. So there were some offers on something that is just not my style at all, and it's like that doesn't make sense a little bit because you would want to commission something that.
But this is also the thing is like if there is potential that if she can't do it, time doesn't fit. You do have artist friends that might be interested in doing commissions also, so maybe we can help.
At some point, I would love, yeah.
Yeah, we just want to be clear and transparent with you, so yeah. Do you fight in the UFC?
No.
She's training for a professional boxing debut now, but she does not fight in the UFC yet. Or
Not
at
today.
any point. Yeah.
Definitely don't see myself. I mean, things can change, but it's so much work and preparation. We already do so much work that it's a little bit out of the question right now.
Okay, I'm just going to give some compliments here. Amazing skill. The art is stunning and beautiful as well. Nice drawing skills. What's up, Picasso? Bless you. Good morning, people. Wow, 200 likes. Compliments. Imagens incredible, which means incredible image. Simply perfect. I'm just translating. It's written in writing in this painting, one color, two colors missing. Are you sure to color paint? This is color painting. You see, there is
color in it. There's blue and that kind
There
of
are a
stuff.
lot of colors in it. It's just the effect is cold winter Nordic style.
Yeah. Are you planning to sell this painting? I think you will get a very good amount, sister. It will be sold at one point. The Valkyrie in the background, we have someone coming to look at it today actually. Yeah, we were aware that there is a lot of interest and people are asking for commissions. We already have stuff lined up and people are seriously considering it. So we are launching the website on Friday, and now is a good time for you to talk about it, but while you do a stretching session again.
You just want to say?
No, in your own time, but you know that.
Yeah, reminder I got.
Yeah.
Just finish this one. So now I'm applying more of the wet layers here again. Make sure the shadows are correctly laid out. Here. This. And yeah, just keep going. Same boring. For some people might be boring process, but it is how it works.
And one more thing, guys. If you send nasty emails or some sexual things and that kind of stuff, I'm the first one that's going to see it. So she's not even going to see it. And I'm going to give your email to spamming companies that will just flood your inbox. So don't send stupid stuff. If you send nice things, that's completely fine. And this is a business email, so if you ask for commissions and that kind of stuff, but if you send retarded shit, we're just gonna publicly expose you and give your email to spammers. So. Have you met Van Gogh yet? No. She's not dead.
Not even.
Is this paint by numbers? Again, you can see the whole process from start to finish. You look like actress Rosamund Pike.
Yeah, good actress.
They look very Roman Empire-ish. I can kind of understand with the whole reference photo down there. She was trying to create very much statuesque style. I'm just also answering a bunch of questions because I know she's in the zone and painting and stuff. More like medieval Norse Empire. Yeah, that's actually right.
Okay. It's true.
Peter Edwards said, it would be hilarious if you send their emails to solicitors. That's exactly what I do. I send them to spamming companies and people that try to sell them stuff and all that stuff, so their email just gets clogged. And this is, I don't do that with people that send nice stuff, but when it's like sex stuff and all that kind of crap, it's like, okay, you asked for it.
Yeah. Nothing, I was just thinking the amount of willies I have not seen, but you have, and like,
It's just,
this is some of that, yeah.
no, but like I said, it's
But we haven't been getting any lately, I think it was more in the
Yeah, no, we
beginning
got
than, like-
one. We got one today. Actually, that's why I mentioned it, and I'm just
Oh,
gonna
really?
set it up. So I'm just gonna send his email to as many solicitors and spam companies and stuff as possible, and ask
Yeah.
for.
Guys, that's so pathetic. It really is.
Yeah.
Anyways, stretching time. Cracked my neck. Same sequence down. Well, before we continue, actually, there is a super chat. That's very nice. Thomas Dons sent us a super chat. Thank you very much. Shout out to you, Thomas, and appreciate it. Appreciate all the support for the channel and for our growth.
And tell them about the competition and.
Yeah, so basically what we do, we're launching our website this Friday, and if you sign up for the waiting list, you can go to my YouTube channel page, click on the website link, and you will show up, you will appear at the signing list, signing page, where one of the people from that list randomly will get picked, and basic painting this size in acrylic paint with your reference, meaning that you can tell me basically what you want it to be. And also, people who sign up will be notified about the website the second it gets launched, and that means you will be able to purchase limited edition prints for the First Blood Valkyrie. And when I say limited edition, that means there's going to be only a limited amount of them, and that's it. So that's one of the reasons I recommend you to sign up for the waiting list to get notified. And last thing, one more thing, with the prints that's going to be made and purchased to you through the company that we work with, we will also make a handmade, handwritten certificate with a seal wax and calligraphy in my sign up, completely handmade. We'll also send it from our end, so we'll have original piece and the confirmation of, and the number which print you receive. So that's pretty much the information that was important right now. That's what we're doing. That's gonna happen in a couple of days on Friday, so stay around.
Carbon Fiber Monkey, welcome back. And that dude looks strong. LMAO and the Valkyrie.
The Paul Reed is definitely strong quality. That's this picture is from him actually being in a cage facing his opponent before the fight starts. So he's an MMA fighter. He used to be. Started his career late when he was 35 and finished with his last victory at 50 years old. So quite a big inspirational figure in the MMA world. And the Valkyrie First Blood is my first piece that I ever done on the live stream.
And I think that looks a little bit like her. What do you guys say in the chat?
Okay. All right. Let's continue on that painting.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, sir. Good process. Carbon Fiber Monkey says.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Malaysia. Welcome, Holland. Why don't you draw yourself? You look even more beautiful.
Appreciate it, but painting matters. I'm just wondering where's my white brush? Again, I'm always losing that teeny.
And we've had that comment before, Mark, but it's still funny. The guy in the painting has the best view.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that an MMA fighter to the right? Yeah, that's a real guy. Paul
Yes.
Reed, that we know a little bit.
Correct.
She drew those. Technically, she painted those. This girl is still at the live. We do live streams every day.
Yeah, especially
Bert had to run to the store real quick. I'm glad you guys are still streaming. Oh, he had to run, so he's back now. Dominic from Croatia, welcome. We love Croatia. Croatia's a beautiful country. We considered that's one of the countries we may consider moving to at some point. Paul Reed started fighting at 35. Amazing story, really. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
He won his last fight at age 50. So.
Whereas the rear naked choke or something. So.
Yeah. How about Canada? Well, it's on the same longitude as Norway, but for us, to be honest, the cold is a problem with Canada. We wouldn't want to live in a cold climate. I'm from Norway, so I should be used to it, but I'm like, no. Screw the cold. Oppfaser says, lucky man. Lucky and skilled. Painting is something so difficult. It's a God feeling you are creating something. I salute.
Thank you very much. And,
ZXCZ says, pro artist. Welcome back, by the way. I remember you. Mark Wilson asks, are you two married? Yes, we are. Peter Edwards is sent us a super comment. This
hey
is
Peter, I'll be writing you for
This
this
is the
August
guy
for
from
the
the-
first time ever. I'll be 41. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that'd be very cool.
Shout out, and that's super cool.
Videotape that and send us to it.
Is it like a rodeo type of bull, or like what? I'm just like, as I said, I don't know much about it. Some,
That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Send us a video of that. That'd be very cool.
and thanks for super chat too.
This is the Grand Canyon picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you told me.
Yeah. I just wanted to double check and make sure that you knew. Yeah, because like I said, like I take care of the emails at least to begin with. Obviously, she sees it and stuff, but because there are idiots out there that send stupid shit, then I just do the first pass, and if it's nasty, then I give it to solicitors and spam factories and that kind of stuff to mess up their inbox. So yeah.
Yeah, Chris is not someone to be messed with. I'm the kind one, but if you mess with us, Chris definitely gonna mess with you back. You'll find a way how to do it.
I don't spend a lot of time on it, to be honest. I just forward it to
Yeah, no, obviously not like wasting our time, but it's just obviously from the other hand, if you're nice, Chris is probably the most loyal and a nice person that you meet. And here is the thing, if you try to hurt me or try to do something like that, he definitely becomes very, very defensive.
Hey, V-Man is back. Had to prepare some free tatas for the family. Are you also the cook in your family? Diana does all the cleaning, I cook. That's our
Yeah, all the cooking I do, I learned from you, ironically. But I mean, sometimes there are periods you work hard and I cook, but it's like a quick, crisp recipes that I like and learn, and they're so easy and healthy and make complete sense.
It's also she's turning pro in boxing, and I take care of all the nutrition, supplementation, sleep schedules.
Yeah, sometimes
All
you
that
work a
stuff.
lot because exactly that reason. Like I have trainings, and so we don't. One thing is I clean, and I don't mind that. Like you don't like cleaning, but cooking we share depending on who is more busy. And
carbon fiber monkey says, lol, oh wow, Peters. GL. Yeah, for the bull riding thing. Yeah, that's very cool, very cool.
Yeah, no, it gotta be. Well, is it like, tell us more about it. How is it? Yeah, please, Peter, tell us more.
Uh, I didn't become a commercial pilot until I was 40. Boomer's 3816 says. You're still young. I'm 48 this year. Little butch. Are you ever going to meet the legend behind the camera? I do make guest appearances. Yesterday I did a guest appearance in my pink underwear.
Well, now you're not wearing your pink underwear, but yeah,
So
I know
I
you're
am.
wearing.
I have just have shorts over.
Yeah. Well, come and say hi.
No.
Well, no?
Maybe later. Maybe later. We'll see.
Scarcity. He knows how to create mystery.
All the best, Peter. You need an awesome grip for that. Bloody
Strong
hell.
legs, I think, too, yeah?
Yeah, it's interesting because Canelo, he was talking about how he does horseback riding a lot to strengthen his lower body because boxing strengthens his upper body, and that may have something to do with the fact that he's never been knocked down, has he? Or am
No, never been.
Yeah, exactly. So those two things might have a very strong correlation. Black Country Apex Nerd, also screen name buddy. Bloody hell, these are fantastic. Fire, fire, and thumbs up.
Thank you very much.
V-Man says, yeah, I love cooking and baking for the wife and kids, mate.
Oh, that's sweet.
Guess who's back, baby?
Matt?
Hey Matt, what's up buddy, how are you?
Hey, Matt. We're definitely missing something without you.
It's not pink, it's salmon. Huh? What?
Your underwear.
Oh, so okay, apparently, yeah, okay. That's okay, that's
Same, different.
same but different. Scarcity, that's awesome, she's funny. Yeah, it's you can build up a mystique behind the camera. I have it on camera.
Chris and his legend of Chris and his pink or salmon underwear.
If like yeah, you can see me in camera, like that doesn't matter all that much. But like if you actually want to learn something about me, just go to my YouTube channel. I'm the person that has the pinned comment, Aidan Chris. That's old videos of me doing proximity flying, but I'm not trying to promote that channel or anything. I don't do anything with it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's more like your page, your YouTube profile and stuff. Yeah.
There's a bunch of like a handful of
Yeah,
videos from back in the day when I was doing my proximity flying, but yeah, I don't upload anything. I'm doing anything.
Well, we have a cool crew. We have the archer, the wingsuit base jumper, and soon to be a bull rider. Like cool.
Yeah, so
cool
Matt
kids.
does everything, skydives, all that, like archery, he's a welder, it was very like an insane CV. And Mark Wilson has the comment of the day, I'm 46 and I'm still not a commercial pilot. Okay, high five for that one, buddy.
High five. But yeah, you won the comment of the day, no?
No, that was classic, buddy. That was good. And okay, Matt, my underwear is it's not pink, it's salmon. Okay, it's the same,
Still shade of pink.
same, but different.
Shade of pink.
VJ says Canada is gone. Too many immigrants. Well,
So sorry for you guys. It sucks. In Georgia, we kind of have that problem too. Not because of the woke stuff, but because our government is just useless and evil. They kind of like let everyone, and that creates a problem. They're Russian, there are a lot of Indians, and again, not nothing against the individual person, but especially when it's a small country and that happens. So yeah, I guess a lot of countries fail right now for basically preserving the original population and prioritize their citizens in the first place.
Peters writes, apparently anyone can do it, referring to my last comment. Yeah, like Peter is going to screen name Peter. His different name is something else actually. That's neither here nor there. I just jump back and forth with the comments, Peter, so I'm not ignoring you. But yeah, apparently anyone can do bull riding. And then VJ says, I'd love to give it a go, Peter, but it's not allowed in New Zealand. And Matt is doing good, just washing some dishes. Aman is saying, wow, it's too good. Welcome back, Aman. Mark Wilson says, too much taxes there in Canada too. Yeah, I don't know what happened with...
We know quite a few Canadians who are in Vietnam.
Yeah,
Southeast Asia in general, because they just love it here.
I mean, politicians are assholes in all countries, but I think that Justin Trudeau was one of the biggest assholes. He wasn't really fit to lead anything other than a hot dog stand, maybe. But that's neither here nor there. Have you ever noticed the guys who want to fight in bars always wear pink polo shirts?
No.
It depends on where you are in the world. Some places in the world, the people that wear pink polo shirts also want a different type of attention from other guys. Arnold Galant says Lindo, which means pretty. Mark Williams said, thank you, I'm honored. VJ, do you believe in the afterlife, bro? Let me put it this way. I know just enough to know that I have no idea about anything at all.
You don't know it, but do you believe it? Do you have that there is something?
Well, this is the whole thing. Is like a few years ago, I went to the Amazon jungle with the Shabibo tribe, and I did 6 days of ayahuasca ceremonies in 7 days, which is a pretty intense experience. And when your mind gets dissolved and you see other parallel universes and stuff, even if it's just created in your mind, you question everything. So, and after that, I don't know. I just what I would say is like I believe in that there is something more, but if it is afterlife completely, maybe all this is an illusion.
Go ahead.
What I do believe is like when you cease to exist, your universe, at least in this ethereal realm, disappears, because everything that you're experiencing is colored by your experiences through your eyes and all that kind of stuff. So
you transform into something else. Well, that's the thing. We are living into the quantum thing is more and more interesting, because that might actually, the more we learn about it, might finally fade this line between understanding of all this spiritual, psychedelic, mind, psyche experiences of the humanity and the science, right? Because we have a physical science, but when quantum physics got discovered and established, the scientists like Einstein himself and Max Bohr, they tried to reject it because it was so scary and like they could not. They tried to prove opposite of it and they never succeeded, because the universe is completely random. But does that random, is there anything behind that randomness? So it's very interesting, and the concept of superposition, meaning that, well, technically, all those particles can exist in the like multiple, infinite possible positions, meaning that that opens the, like kills the concept of time that we perceive in this, like in this life, or in this existence. So do we transform into something else? Do we join the like particles or super consciousness? I don't know. Maybe like it's getting more complex than just God and or even cooler thing. What if all those gods, all of that, like deities, those entities exist, but it's just a part of the whole thing. It's not that much different from us. It's just like a different picture or like different representation of everything that exists in this.
Well, this is the whole thing. This comes into somebody asked here in this goes to the questions like, tell us more about that trip. Did your ayahuasca trip permanently change you? What she's talking about now, she hasn't done ayahuasca yet, but she will at some point. The active component dimethyltryptamine is probably the most absurd, weird, fantastic, transformative psychedelic known to man, and it's so much more powerful than you can even imagine. If LSD is somebody hitting you gently in the shoulder, DMT, the active component in ayahuasca, is like somebody hitting you in the head with a sledgehammer 15 times. That's the comparison of the extreme. Yes, it did change me permanently for the better, and interesting. In Brazil, in some prisons, they actually do a Santa Domini rituals with prisoners that have been well behaved, and after they do that in prison, they do ayahuasca in prison, the recidivism rate, meaning that the reoffending rate, actually goes down for those prisoners. And it's super effective to get rid of drug addictions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. My specific trip was to the heart of the Amazon jungle with the Shipibo tribe. So it wasn't a commercial ayahuasca retreat at all. It was literally in the middle of the wild. And the only reason why I had the opportunity to go this was one of my friends at the time, Alexander Polly, one of the wildest wingsuit jumpers in the world. He was the first one to fly through a hole in the cave and stuff. His father was one of the richest people in Italy. So we had organized to go into the jungle, but I wouldn't have been able to afford to arrange something like that, because 12 hours on a little raggedy boat to the heart of the Amazon jungle with your armed guards with AK-47s on the boat and stuff, because there's alligators and pirates and all kinds of crazy stuff. So yes, it changed me permanently for the better, and I can still resonate to some of the positivity to this day. And this is close to 10 years ago, I think.
Fascinating. This, well, I definitely have a interest in psychedelics. I've always been telling Chris that when the time comes for it, it's just I want it purely for spiritual, psychic experience, not just for having like, oh, try it. What is it? Because there's so many questions, and if you have an intention, tell them about that. If you're actually stepping into it with an intention, it can be incredibly powerful.
Well, I don't mean to take over the whole stream with this, but like the interesting thing about DMT and ayahuasca specifically is the reason why they ask you to have an intention before the trip is because, okay, this is a much more complicated process, and I'm not going to go into the neurochemistry of what actually happens, but essentially, if you boil it down to a very simple language, the ayahuasca trip has the capacity to decalcify neural pathways, meaning that the neural pathways in your brain, so if you had a really bad habit, it's just the easiest route to take. What ayahuasca does, it doesn't make the good habits easier, but it takes away bad habits are really easy. So think of it like this. You have two paths in the forest, and you walk one path every single day. That's the neural pathway of your bad habit. What ayahuasca does is it fills up that path with resistance again. And if you consciously, after you do ayahuasca, decide to make a different path, a healthier path, a more productive path, then that path in a short amount, or in time, not a short amount of time, but in time becomes the easy path. Like right now, eating healthy and training a lot and getting up early and getting into sunshine and working all the time is actually the easier path because it makes us feel good all the time. So yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Well, there will time will come, and you know, we'll actually painting and stuff. We travel more, and actually imagine being painting somewhere in the jungles. Not like jungles in the middle of jungles, but somewhere in a place like where it's creating art inspired by those experiences. Not directly on those experiences live, but inspired by those experiences.
Mark Wilson says, I love LSD, never tried ayahuasca. Lehman says, I love marijuana. General Counsel says, I love beer.
Oh, our boys.
Peter Ever says, I'm also a skydiver, technically anyway. I did 2 jumps and planning my 3rd, but it's closed seasonally. Yeah, did you do tandems, or why don't you just do, if you've done a couple of tandems, do an AFF, accelerated freefall course. It's like 8, 9, 10 jumps. You jump solo, but with instructors next to you.
Or maybe that's what he meant, maybe, or that was too solid.
That's why I asked the question. How long did it take you to make this painting?
Well, now it's, what time it is? Is it already 26, 27 hours into it?
This is Spartan? No, this is Norse mythology, Viking. Thank you for explaining the trip. That's awesome. I've always felt better after my LSD trips too, but nothing like those crazy Amazonian trips. No tandems, I'm too scared to go solo right now. Well, actually, like, I did it the other way around. I never did a tandem before I had more than 500 jumps, because I had to do a tandem to get my tandem rating. You have to have a tandem. If you're going to be a tandem instructor, you have to have the experience of being on the front of someone. And that was, for me, I didn't like that at all. Like, in the beginning tandems, no, I much rather do it myself than to be strapped to someone.
You're not my real dad, you can tell me what to do. Okay. I'm progressing quite well on this one. It's some homework,
But if you've already done like 2 tandems, an AFF course is actually pretty fucking amazing. Like, you'll have an amazing experience. And after you do your AFF, you get to do your longest ever skydive. And that's every skydiver will tell you that, but that's the truth. When you do your first solo skydive without instructors or anyone by your side, and you just get to do whatever you want in the air, and you just get, it feels like forever. But a skydive is actually just 60 seconds before you have to open the parachute. So, but that first one solo is kind of a unique one. Johnny says she's pretty talented. I'll give her that. Marcus says Marcus Vicanius Agrippa. Agrippa from Roman history. He just writes base, but like, yeah, what we're gonna do a Roman centurion
As one of the warriors in
with a dog. There's gonna be a dog in that one also, with one of those Roman fighting dogs.
If Chris said so, then we'll do it. I love how sometimes Chris gets carried away, and not in a bad way. He gets the idea. Sometimes it overlaps with my work, and literally says, okay, that's how it will be. It's like, well, okay, no problem. But yeah, the extra dog is definitely extra hours. Will be like a big piece.
I'm dumb, I may make a mistake. I do that at work all the time. Making a mistake during a dive, either or not. Okay, I'm not gonna try to talk you into doing it all and that kind of stuff, but like, technically, skydiving has, and I don't know this, but you have 2 parachutes, and you have what's called an automatic activation device. And I know for a fact of people that have passed out skydiving because they impacted the door or something like that on their exit, and they made a mistake, and the parachute opened automatically. So it is actually very safe.
You can look statistics yourself if you don't believe us, just the worldwide statistics on the skydiving safety numbers. And like the fatalities is like really handful. And usually it's, isn't it usually linked with the actual parachute packed incorrectly or something like that?
No, it's especially in the beginning. Very, very, very few of the skydiving fatalities are the low level. It's actually the ones that have, like me, that have a lot of jump experience and try to do
Okay, so something
swooping over ground and flying in formations and wingsuits and that kind of stuff. But it's still incredibly safe.
at least from the base jumper's perspective.
Yeah, base jumping is a completely different animal. Edgar Russell asks, is Zeus? No, that's Paul Reed MMA. What time is it in Vietnam? 12 o'clock. I'd say her drawing is her strongest point. Do you agree, sweetie?
Sorry, what?
I'd say drawing is her strongest point.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
There is a lot of hard work and training goes into this stuff also, but she did have a natural talent from when she was a kid. Greek gods and goddesses were so pretty. Yeah. And Peter Evers, 1818. You can't be that dumb, you're here with us, so that means you have good taste. But Abby York says, great job.
Much?
I'm gonna be a good camera person and a cameraman and give you a little bit of close-up of what she's actually doing.
So another wet layer. I'm gonna continue working on it. Well, we're gonna need to blend in and tame down some of the parts of the beard. So it's important to not just have those hairs like popping like this, but some parts should pop and some parts should be less. And
Yeah, I can also show them the Paul Reed beard. So when you see it up close, you see that the thickness of the beard and the hair and everything. If you also look at the shoulders and stuff. Good man, V-Man says. Abby asks, how much do you sell for? like I'm taking over a little bit for the, because she's so
I
focused.
want to progress on this one. I actually want to finish this beard,
Yeah.
pretty more or less.
Yeah, even the shoulder here. Yeah, so she's very, very detail oriented, and this one she's working on now is going to be her most detailed piece ever. But sweetie, what we can do is if we move the camera just a little bit more in that direction, and I move the table a little bit, the camera angle becomes a little bit better.
Sure.
Um,
No problem.
Abby, to answer your question, so the one you see on top there, that one, that's Valkyrie First Blood. At auction, that would have a starting price of 3,000, but we actually have someone coming to view it today. So it's going for a minimum of $3,000. The more intricate, even more detailed pieces will be from 5,000 and up. The big one down there is already spoken for, so that's gone. And this one she's doing now, which is 26 hours in and seems to be maybe 30, maybe 40 hours, is going to be 5,000. But now
5,000 minimum, depends. If the if the buyer shows up and it appears, then depends, it's negotiable. But if we auction it, the 5,000 will be like a bidding, the minimum price.
yeah. But that segues into something that we're doing now, and like we've done this for a long time. We've run this channel with many different things: your boxing career, sprinting, singing, everything, and we've never asked for anything other than for you to be on the journey with us. But right now, on Friday, we are
Launching the website.
launching a website. The link it's not clickable, but in the pinned comment, Aidan Chris, redheaddiaries.net. Redheaddiaries.net is where you can sign up.
You can also go to my channel homepage and you can get the clickable one there. Just
Yeah. And if you sign up there, then you're automatically in the drawing of
in the list, in the lottery list of winning. One of you will be able to win this size of painting made in acrylic paint with your reference. So basically,
not that picture specifically,
Yeah.
but actually a picture you decide yourself, and
Yeah.
you get to see it get
Yeah,
created in
I'll-
the live stream.
in the live stream. And well, for the rest of you guys, you will be able to you will be notified straight away after the website launches, and the limited edition prints for the first Blood Valkyrie will be available, with also handmade certificates that you will also receive. It's gonna be two different purchases, because first you receive the print, and then from our end, we will prepare those handmade certificates and send it from our
It's a
end.
little bit more than just a certificate. It's like wax stamped with local flowers that she's
Yeah.
picked and the whole thing, and it's going to be a very limited edition series. We're thinking around 40, about 40 of those limited editions to begin with the handmade certificates with wax and print and flowers and the whole 9 yards.
That's true.
I wish you the best for your drawings, Abby says.
Thank you, Abby, very much. Hugely appreciate it.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. The detail is perfect. That was V-Man.
Thanks, Ivan.
And mentioning it, and Johnny said even the shoulder here. Yeah, she is trying to make them as detailed as humanly possible. Absolutely, the texture is awesome, Bert says.
As I said, appreciate it, guys. That gives me more motivation to keep going. You know what I mean? Not like I like what I'm doing right now, but this is like a extra large portion of the inspiration for me.
Okay, sweetie, but as your coach, I have to
Yeah.
get you up and stretching. Diana has her boxing professional boxing debut this year. She has some fights already, but professional debut is
Yeah,
soon.
no injuries during the paintings or like sitting too much on the painting.
And we advise you to put down the bag of LSD and the bag of Cheetos and the Corona and the other beers and the burger, and just join us for a very quick stretch.
Okay. From the neck.
And I know some of you right now is like, Chris, you're not my real dad, you can't tell me what to do. And you're absolutely right, but it's just a suggestion.
That is true. Oh. It's funny because now I start feeling my left side, not like a chronic tension, but I was thinking, why is my left side so steep in the spine? And it's like, it's so many triggers. Well, because I'm doing a lot of soft spot training, so now my posterior side is my left one. It's quite interesting to observe. I still do orthodox stance as well, but trying to balance it. Oh, so nice.
Giorgio Velasquez asks, are they signed by her before sold?
Yes.
The originals are. The prints, the limited edition prints, are made by a print-on-demand factory and the delivery service and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't. She can't sign them individually, but that's. You will also get handwritten documents that authenticates it and gives it a number and has a wax imprint and her signature and some dried flowers that she's picked here in Vietnam, and you will get 2 packages. So you get the print and the signed documents and all that kind of stuff on high quality, great paper, and it will be a tiny little artwork in and of itself. It's like, where do I buy? How much are those paintings? Sign up at redheaddiaries.net. Paintings go from 3,000 and up, but we're also doing limited edition prints.
That's going to be a fraction of the price.
Much cheaper, yeah.
And it's in the original size, the camera grade. We have a super chat. It's the sun.
Al-Shari, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see, I'm just gonna walk through. Be my fairy, Chris. Well, I don't know what to say on. I'll skip the stretch. Mark Wilson says the burger will get cold. Okay. Yvonne Aurora, okay. Peak unemployment. This is peak unemployment. This is what unemployed people do.
Mm-hmm.
Great drawing, outstanding actually, and the one that wanted to be my fair is like lol. I went, website not up yet. It's going to be a grand release is on Friday. That's why we mentioned that if you sign up there, you'll have a chance to win an original. One of you have a chance to win an original that she will make live on the stream for you in a smaller format. And yeah. Would she ever consider painting a mural or an entire wall in someone's house? Would it cost an arm and a leg?
Well, murals cost expensive, so it's gonna cost.
Yes.
Especially at the point, imagine I have a boxing fight coming up and the other stuff going on, and it's like, and I do something like grand like this, that's something that costs a lot. Not sure though yet how much, but. Well, one of the things I'm doing is, if you see, I gradually adding up colors, making it more detailized, increasing the size. So with my original paintings, it's I'm kind of progressing myself as well to be able to take those kind of commissions if there is any in the future.
Yeah, I mean I'm nowhere near as does as beautiful art as her, but I've done a lot of graffiti back in the day, and my expertise is more calligraphy and that kind of style, but not very specific graffiti calligraphy, and those kind of things. There is a potential for it, long time, like on the long horizon, but I think that it would cost an arm and a leg, yes, because if to produce the quality she wants to stand behind, we would have to put an enormous amount of time into it, and we're doing so many different things. So, yeah. In the channel description, there is an email. You can send us an email there. Peter Edwards knows, he's already been in contact with us, so he's commissioned one piece. We will consider everything, but we can't promise anything. Okay. Hey Chris, if you be my bodyguard, I'll be your long lost pal. Which song? No, but which song is that from? I know this. I know that song well. You're just gonna have to remind me in the chat which song you have that from. Didi, welcome back, Didi.
Hi, Didi.
Good to see you again, and painting hair down. How are y'all doing? We're doing really well.
Yeah, doing well. The beard is progressing quite well. It's going to work out very nice.
Was scrolling and found you, TVC Myers. Well, welcome and hope you enjoyed the stream.
Welcome to the chat and to the stream.
Giorgio Valesque says, subscribe and I'll buy print as well. Hell yeah. Nice.
That's
well,
cool.
Then we have, like I said, then you have a decent opportunity to win a custom one painted on the stream for you. And yeah. We've never asked specifically for donations and that kind of stuff. So, but if you want to help the channel and if you like the art and that kind of stuff.
Okay, let's see if now it's better. And guys, you gotta let us know if the connection is fixed.
Yes, now you're back.
Okay. Are folks coming back?
Yay! Peter Edwards says, yeah, appreciate it.
Okay.
We apologize for the technical doohickey mix-up. It fell out there for a little bit. And Julio Martinez just showed back up in the chat. Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah.
He has really good insights and seems like a really nice guy, so we're very happy to have him back.
Yeah, awesome, guys.
Again, anyone returning to the stream now, we do apologize. We had a little technical issue.
I think we fixed it, yeah?
Yeah, was just internet for a little bit that got stuck. but now we should be streaming at capacity again. Yeah, numbers back up again, and
How much?
yeah, now we're back up to 41.
Okay, cool, like it was the standard. Nice to have you back, guys. I mean, I'm still doing the same thing. No, nothing changed so far. Okay. Should I feel some good chances that I'm gonna be done with this beard? Just
You try again Indian sketch. I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. Do you know that song, baby?
yeah. I can stay away just to hear your breathing. I just while you were sleeping, far away dreaming. And I forgot the lyrics.
Yeah, then you just make them up.
Yeah. Don't wanna close, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss love.
Greetings to the fire lady and her warrior from Venezuela. That's so sweet, Julio.
Greetings,
We really appreciate you here.
greetings to you guys.
Chanel just messaged you too. I'm gonna answer on your behalf.
Yeah. Well, and ask them the day. About
No, I'm just gonna. He said that we plans to go Friday comedy show, and I was gonna write your comedy show.
What is the Friday? Comedy show. I just remembered our last comedy show that was back in Tbilisi, and the host was the Russian guy in the one of those bars where our friends would gather, like different. It was in English. And I think Chris, babe, what is the called when you draw, like just mess with them a little bit with the comedians from the audience?
Well, it's technically heckling, but it wasn't so much heckling. I was just.
Well, you started heckling a little bit. It was funny, I think. It's like, and he responded, but then he's wider and as a Gorlock. Like, she literally looks like a Gorlock, the Destroyer. He's like a skinny dude, like a little bit like a rocker style, long hair, and she's like literally like Gorlock, and she comes to you, please don't do this anymore to my husband. So something like that. So it was like.
Well, that was the whole thing. Is like I wouldn't have done it because, but he the comic was like I was probing a little bit like, and he was actually. He was actually very receptive to it, so we had a little bit of back and forth.
Yeah, no, he was fine, but he was like, please don't do
But then Gorlock showed up, and I was like, Congratulations on your online store. It's not officially launched yet, Will, but
very soon.
it's very, very soon.
Very, very, very soon. Thank you.
Do you two have a playlist? Do you have more than one, or you're like me and one for all for music?
Well, I like different music. Chris does too.
Yeah, we listen to so much different stuff.
Well, tell them what the band and the musician you introduced me to was very good. Just recently we've been listening to quite a lot of his stuff. Iron Fist, I think, or
You mean Mark Knopfler?
yeah.
Yeah, well, Mark Knopfler was he was in the band first, but then he became a really good solo artist. And Dire Straits and that kind of stuff. So, that is Dire Straits the one you're referring to?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know you like Robert Plant, for example.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin and like a classic, old school rock, classic rock, alternative rock, a little bit of heavy metal.
Excellent, it's taking shape. The look is perfect. Julio Martinez says.
Thank you very much.
And I'm fairly certain that Julio said he's an artist also.
Julio is an artist too.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain of it.
Well, confirm please, Julio, if we remember correctly.
Let me get closer to the beard. The detail.
So you see here we go darker, and from the beginning there's no point to light it all up and then try to tame it down. So I kind of try to do certain things straight away. And yep.
I have a 20-hour playlist on Spotify. Can you get that in Vietnam or is it banned? I don't actually use Spotify anymore. Like I have the one thing I have that I'm like never gonna give up is YouTube Premium, so I never have to watch an ad again. And they have a very good music service, can like linked to that included in the price. So that's pretty much all I use, to be honest. The painting on the floor has presence. That's amazing. Yeah, I'll show a little bit of that one too. That one there is the one you're referring to. And that's a real live person called Paul Reed. He started his MMA career when he was 35 years old. And he won his last fight when he was 50. So we know him a little bit, and we made that as a tribute to his legacy, yeah. Because cool, like backstories. Like he was trying to go to the UFC and he never got there. But what people were saying is like if you did well against Paul Reed, then you had a very good chance of making it into the UFC. And yeah. But yeah, speaking of music, Dan also performs live. She usually streams on Saturdays and Sundays from karaoke nights at a place called Red Buffalo here in Natron. So it's karaoke, yes, but she sings a lot of the songs, at least in the beginning of the night. And yeah, we love having everyone in the chat and everything, requesting songs and partying along. So it's good times, good times. is 12:35.
How long have we been going?
This is now 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I think that including the one, so that's what, 26 hours you've been painting this one now?
Yeah, more now. Started from 25, so now it's 27 something.
Okay, so it's like 27 and a half hours or something. That's good. Lava Turtle is back in the chat. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What meaning do you give to the deer in your work?
All of it. This one has the whole story. And, Berserker, before the Ragnarok starts looking at the enemies, like towards their army, and blessed by Odin and his raven. And that's like the moment right before the battle. Actually, to the bathroom. You gotta pardon me for a couple of minutes. Chris is gonna talk to you a little bit in the meantime, okay?
So yeah, feel free to ask any questions about the process or anything else you're curious about. Wow, Peter Edwards, I know it's not your name, but thank you so much for the contributions and everything. Actually, I'll answer your questions about if I've done any climbing. Yeah, I've done a little bit of climbing. I actually did some free solo stuff, although opposite. So I would put on my base rig and climb down from the very top. I wasn't good enough a climber to climb up and then jump with the parachute. That will be way too risky, but I could do that on some exit points where I can actually climb down and free solo around a little bit, because I also knew it was a safe place to jump. And then I basically would let go of the wall and track away from the cliff and open the parachute. Peter just sent us $50
Super chat.
super chat.
Really? Wow. Well, Peter, that's very generous. Thank you.
But
If
I'm
there-
gonna read how this message works.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
1:36 in New York right now. I'm kind of tired, y'all. I think I'm gonna crash. I gotta go dancing in the rain, literally. I'm going to my favorite hike spot, and it's supposed to rain. Here's the thanks for the entertainment. And I was just mentioning to you because I remember I didn't respond to one of his comments earlier about the when he asked about climbing and that kind of stuff. And then I told him a little story about I have some experience with climbing. I'm not super good, but I did some free soloing climbing down from the top.
Yeah.
So that means that I had on my base rig my parachute, and I would climb a little bit, like free solo on the top,
Yeah.
and then I intentionally let myself go, turn around, and then track away from the mountain and open.
Yeah, you would tell me that, I remember. Well, Peter, thank you very much. Again, it's very generous.
Very much obliged,
You
and
have a good one.
you have an amazing, have a good sleep and have an amazing hike, and we hope to see you in a stream very soon. Mucho love your way.
Yeah, stay safe.
You are welcome. Well, thank you very much, mate. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
And well, like we used to say when she said, "Oh, be safe," we had a saying in the base jumping community. It's also a clothing brand in the base jumping community. Be safe-ish, because there's no being safe in that
Don't
environment.
die.
Don't
It's
die, don't die.
It's like in if you a reference from the Hangover movie, one of the Hangover movies, when what was the Chinese character name? And he says to Bradley Cooper, "Oh, you had a bad day." It's like, "Yeah, I almost died, but did you die?"
Yeah.
You didn't. Then it means it was a good day.
But yeah, have a good night's sleep, buddy, and we hope to see you again very soon.
Yeah, 100%.
And also I can mention now that like of the consignments we have now, we're actually gonna do yours first, because the other one has to do it's a human being, and she's done a lot of humans, but she's really excited to do an animal now.
Yeah, I like it's such a good it's such a character, that piece. So.
And it's a beautiful shot, so that's what we can promise is that's the first consignment we're going to start.
Melanin Milk 2192. This takes skill. Black and white paintings are very difficult, and the fact that you're able to show details means that you're a very patient individual.
Thank you very much for noticing. It really means a lot. I like graphics, so I wouldn't say graphics are hard for me, but neither are colors like that. I mean, it's pretty much the same process, just with a different scales.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of paint, like color in this one specifically, but it's very gray, muted, bluish colors. But what I can guarantee you guys is like when you see it at the end, it's like it's looked finished for about 10 hours of the live streamers. Oh, it's kind of finished. Like, trust me, it's not. Julio says, it's a pleasure to watch video by video as your work comes to life. That's very sweet of you.
That's very
Appreciate
sweet,
it.
and thank you. That's making it together with you, watching it. It's actually, I'm finding quite a big pleasure into it. Speaking of the patients, helps in the boxing too, being in the state and in the zone, and obviously there's different if someone is actually punching you and try to win the fight over you, but yeah, that state of mind really translates into it. And that's, speaking of that, a lot of warriors of different cultures would do, like art would be for samurais, calligraphy and art was like a necessity. They had to be able to do it, and it would teach the patience and quite dedication and precision. So in that Asian culture, that is very common within their warriors too, and I really do like it.
Mikey is back. Here you are, very animated as always.
So,
Yeah.
Mike?
No, not Mike, not that Mike, but Mikey Shelton.
Okay. Welcome back.
I'm always keeping up. Yeah, we see you here all the time, and so I'm glad to have you.
Yep.
We're both glad to have you. Just cooking. What are you hooking up? Big wings. That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I've got to eat before training, actually. So.
Mashed potatoes and big wings. Nom.
What do we have? Do we have
Nom.
some protein?
Hmm?
I gotta eat before training, actually. So. Just thinking about what do we have left.
And teriyaki bowl. Sounds awesome.
You make me feel hungry now.
Also many foods. Money Guru writes Titanic, Jack Dawson, and Rose Dawson love story. Are you referring to us now, or what are you referring to?
Jack! Come back, Jack! Sorry, there's a little bit trolling on that one because it's like they both are great actors, Kate Winslet and DiCaprio, but
I'm gonna put my phone here so we don't even charge yours. You have.
sure.
See, we have.
Really makes sense.
Yeah, and good news. The new charger that came is actually a fast charger. It's not
Yes,
just-
nice. Cool. What time it is?
The time is 12:49.
The thing is, I'm pretty much, I think, gonna be done. At least with the basic of it, I might still get back to it.
Leonardo DiCaprio is a magnificent actor. Yeah, he's pretty good. Money Guru says, I am Sikhist religion and free food service.
Sikh?
Yeah.
Well, we've been actually in Punjabi in Amritsar, and this is where we saw Sikh culture, and we were in the Golden Temple. Very
We spent some time at the Golden Temple. We experienced the food service and everything.
Exactly, yeah, on the street, not only in the temple, but in the streets as well, and it's quite
Yeah.
awesome.
And we like and respect the Sikh. It's a proud, strong culture. I would say that like we had some very good experiences there, and then Amritsar was very nice.
Yeah.
We had some Jain friends that took us there, but we know some Sikhs also in our vicinities.
I also mentioned once that I think that we're like northern cultures usually are bigger and
Oh yeah, no,
handsome and very handsome, very beautiful, both men and women that were noticed. In their sense, like big eyes and like, you know, the sharp nose, a very, very interesting appearance.
Yeah.
Good genetics.
Yasan says good morning,
Good morning.
and Moniger says, I love foreign people all over the world. Yeah, but like that's our experience in Amritsar and with the Sikhs and stuff was very, very positive. Is that the Andalusian fighter, Al Atur?
No.
No, it's not.
Paul Reed. If the question was about the painting.
Well, the painting with the black background on the bottom, that's Paul Reed. The one she's working on right now, it's Norwegian Norse mythology, and it's actually me. I am the subject for this picture. Even although I don't have that long beard anymore, I have had.
You're the reference. I use your facial features as a reference.
Yeah. I've had a beard, not as long as that, but kind of similar. Donald Baker says, it's beautiful, man. Well, appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I like what you did with the ice.
Thank you very much.
Non-fiction says. But also non-fiction that the YouTube algorithm hid it automatically. But you're gonna understand. I don't have to say anything. I'm just mentioning it to you. I'm like, yeah, just know. But it's time again, sweetie.
What time it is generally?
It's 12:54, and you need to do the plug like usual and do the stretch at the same time.
Okay.
I'm just going to explain the reason why she's standing up. She has a professional boxing debut coming at some point in the future.
This year, I'm
This
just staying healthy and trying not to get injured while painting. That would be very, very funny and stupid.
So we advise you to put down the beer or the Cheetos or the rice bowl or the whatever else you're eating or drinking and join us for a tiny little stretch. It doesn't hurt. Actually, it helps a lot.
Well, a couple words about the shop. That is a website that we're launching this Friday, March 27th, with the first thing that will be available, limited edition prints for the First Blood Valkyrie, with handmade certificates that we also sent from our end with the number and the wax seal, and it's very, very beautiful. It's basically a document of proof that that's was the prints and the original was created for you by us, by me, and yeah, also for if you go to my YouTube.
If first mentioned that the pinned comment, redheaddiaries.net, and in the channel description.
Yeah, there's a clickable link. You just click on it. You will appear the email sign up page. So far, do that if you want to get a chance to get one handmade piece by me in acrylic paint with your reference done in live, so you're going to be able to see it done live within one session. Yeah, that's a little lottery for all the sign-ups, for all the people that signed up in the waiting list. Okay, so yeah, just go ahead and do. I will just take my time in this last minutes that I have, and I'm just gonna focus on the beard. It's pretty much getting done, which I'm really happy about. So I'm just gonna keep working on it.
Julio says, they make a good team. I like the way they interact with the challenge viewers. One suggestion would be a small microphone for her. Well, we have a directional microphone.
Apparently it's not that good or something because, well, a lot of people have an issue perceiving, but we will work on it. It's fine. It's always possible to get better mics or new mics or.
Yeah, but that's something we'll look into doing now.
Yeah, it's not the first time that was told, and we always appreciate our viewers giving us some feedback.
How long have you had this art studio? The studio is brand new. Like, we literally moved in. It's also where we live, so then we can just get out of it and start doing it. But it's a 60 square meter, just the studio, 60 square meters of open space for all the artwork and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved in like 19th. Actually, the landlord was nice enough to let us move in a couple of days before, but we've been here since the 19th this month.
Yeah, that's correct.
Money Guru said, we stand committed to ensuring that mankind survives here on this earth. That's the guy from the Sikh from Amritsar.
That's words of wisdom.
Mike Shaw says, brand new. Yeah, it's not brand new like that. It's not newly built, but it's brand new to us. Kingmaker or Feathermaker? Someone else. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Kingmaker or Wingmaker. I can't forget. Oh yeah, I can't forget the prediction on Thurman versus Fondora this Saturday. What do you say?
I don't know, Fandora probably. Not probably, most likely she is.
I'm leaning more in that direction too. Yeah.
Yeah, she's literally. Sorry, he is like. Actually, we're talking about brother or sister. They're two Fandoras, brother and sister boxers. I didn't look in their opponent who is that, so that's why I'm asking. If it's female, then I lean into the sister, Gabrielle. She's great at what she's doing, but let's be honest, she's also a weight bully. She's massive for flyweight.
No, it's Sebastian.
Okay.
Fundora. Right, he's defending his WC super world.
Yeah, I know.
Title.
It's,
But this is wild. So it's super welterweight title, and I thought also it's reference to females. I didn't actually know that this fight was coming on, but this high stakes matchup features that. Like, I didn't know he was 6'6" tall, and he's at the 154-pound title weight fight. That's very, very, very tall for that.
well, that's what I'm saying. Both brother and sister are quite a weight bullies. Not weight bullies, but definitely high bullies in their weight classes. No, I'll take it for him. I think he wins.
Mikey Johnson, I got Thurman winning. Moves too well, might frustrate Fundora.
Yeah, no, we shall see. It's again, if he outboxes him, that's one thing. But like with both brother sister Honduras, it's like Honduras siblings. They're so overwhelmingly big in their reach and height advantage.
I just
At that point, sometimes, and the way how they execute it, they don't sit to you on your height. They're gonna just stand in there for full size, throw those straight punches, and I'm not saying that you can't work around that. It's just not that easy.
Well, I mean, to weigh in at 154, I'm 6'2", and I'm walk around like 215, 220, and like, I can't imagine being 154 pounds. Well, I mean, I was, after my coal mine crash, I was something like that. People think Thurman not being active will play the factor. I have to plead ignorance here. I thought it was I thought initially it was talking about his sister. So I did not even know about the brother and his height and reach advantage.
Both are quite reigning right now.
But this is the whole thing too, though. It's like you have had people that are more compact in heavyweight classes. Not that this is a heavyweight class, but like look at Usyk and Tyson and even the guy that we have in the gym now, Islamovic. What's his last name again?
Hermano.
Yeah, he's a little bit taller than Diana, but super dense, super compact, and he's dominating in bantamweight. So it really depends on the day and the style and stuff.
Yeah, and Zimmerman being inactive, but it depends what he's been doing off the time being inactive.
Yeah.
Maybe he actually got enough rest, good readjustment in his game, training, and ready to fight. You know, it's like that is not also the factor either.
Mike Shaw said Thurman is way better than Mendoza. That's why he has him as the favorite there. Well, we'll see. I have to plead ignorance because
I myself been so focusing so much on the painting lately and just my personal boxing trainings. I mean, I'm still preparing, but I haven't really walked neither in UFC and in boxing lately. So you gotta tell us when is the fight, so I can watch it.
Jason Coleman says, do you sell your work? Yes, she does. we're launching a website this coming Friday. The redheaddiaries.net. The channel is in the pinned comment and in the description of this channel, and there will be direct links on screen after we open it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's on Saturday.
Okay.
The fight, I mean.
I gotta look into it.
He says his sister Gabriella is very good technically. She overwhelms but also counters well. Thurman Fundora is Saturday night. Yeah, like Gabriella, I know a little bit more about her. She's very, very good.
But again, as I said, she's very good, but she doesn't have to do much into. She's so much taller than she's like taller than Katie Taylor. And Katie Taylor, like how tall she is, she's like a 2 or 3 weight classes above at least. So, and I think that there were talks about Gabriella going down in the weight class, like a minimal weight. So it's a little bit of weight bullying too.
Well, that's your weight class, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, for me, even if I do minimal weight first, like flyweight, minimal weight, that's like close to weight classes. You know what I mean? So technically, if I would do very, very well in my boxing, that's who I would face essentially. So if I get to the point of the world championship, then I would face Gabriella.
The Great Khan asks, how much is the one you're doing now?
Well, it's at least $5,000 because a lot of details and time. Size is decent, and we don't have a buyer yet for this one, and we always sell prints first. So for this one, for example, we're launching prints on Friday on our website. We're launching website and the prints at the same time. Then obviously there's going to be some prints for Polaroid and for this one as well. And original paintings like this one, we rather auction it, or sometimes the buyer just shows up.
Mikey Shelton says she's 5'9", I think. Fundora, he means.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like 175 centimeters, like last time I checked.
Yeah, that's about 5'9" in freedom units, I think. Frontline Time 89 says that's talent.
Thank you very much.
It's not 108. Really?
I know, but like I'm literally finishing.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I'm not.
I need to be there at 2:30, so I still have time.
You have plenty of time. I'm just telling you what time it is.
Okay, thank you. Sweet.
So yeah, to answer those 2 questions, yes, the art is for sale. There's in the channel description is the email that we're dealing with. We deal with direct requests for pieces and stuff, and we're launching the website on Friday. And said this again, we try not to do this too many streams, but now it's like literally right before it's open. We need to tell people about the competition and get people to sign up for the link. So if you sign up at redheaddiaries.net, you'll have the chance to win an original art piece that she will make for you, custom, where you pick the reference and everything, in acrylic. With this, it's going to be in this size. This is a gift for one of our moderators, Matt. So that it's not that one you're getting, but you're getting your own custom made piece that we're going to be made in the live stream, where you choose the reference. So, and all you have to do is sign up for the email link. That's it. Mikey Shelton says, I have no artistic talent whatsoever.
Oh, maybe it's hiding somewhere. You never know.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Is like, oh, you may not be good at art and like or specific painting and that kind of stuff, but everyone has talents in different ways.
And a lot of things comes from the a lot of people say, oh, like I wish I would paint like that, but I don't have talent. But they also don't learn that they're not ready to commit. However, you have people who literally practice and they say they want to do it, they love it. So it starts from the love and dedication to it first, and then it goes different ways.
V-Man is back. I'm all set now. Perfect.
Oh, good for you, Lina.
He also wrote comments. I'd absolutely adore it if he wins the contest. Yeah, I mean, there's not thousands of sign-ups, so the chances are very good.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it's true.
So Julio Martinez says, tell us a little about your new online space for marketing your works.
The website. Chris will respond to that
It's
question.
just like I do all the back end of this stuff, so this is
He knows better too.
my domain. To begin with, we're going to do it actually very, very simple. It's going to be an aggregate of everything Diana does, so her Instagram and her YouTube and those kind of things. And then we're going to have, obviously, the first limited edition prints of the Valkyrie. That's the first thing we're going to do. And to not muddy the waters, to not make it too complicated and give people decision fatigue and all that kind of stuff, we're literally just going to launch. That's the only piece that's going to be there to begin with. Obviously, there's many more pieces in the pipelines we're working on. We're working on things behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. But to begin with, it's going to be a limited edition with a collector set. So the first 10 will get a small thing that no one else will get. We're going to talk more about that at a later point. But everyone that buys the limited edition prints will get signed handwritten documents on 300 GSM paper, which is like really thick quality, beautiful paper with dried flower that Diana has picked here in Vietnam, with a wax sigil that we put over the flower with the logo, and signed with artistically beautiful signature. I'm actually training Diana now because I'm actually quite good at graffiti calligraphy and that kind of stuff, which is developing her perfect signature behind the scenes. And we will send it out in a classy envelope where we will seal it with the wax imprint or wax seal on the outside of the envelope to make everything as aesthetically appealing as possible. And there will be a 2-sequence shipment. So to get the print to you with high quality and quickly and so it's not sent way half around the world. We have a fulfillment company that's going to do all the fulfillment for us. So you will then get a museum grade print on canvas, like on the canvas, like you see in the painting. It's not just a poster or something like that. It's a museum grade print on canvas. It's something called Glichy, which is the highest grade museum style print. That will come first, and then after that, Diana will make the envelopes with the flower and the wax print and all that kind of stuff, and then in a classy envelope, and that will come second. So it will be like a 2-stage event, and it will be also, we're honest about it, this is also something that will create a little bit of a Instagrammable moment. So you first get the print, first you get the painting, and then you get the box, and that's good for us because then more people will share it and use it on social media and that kind of stuff.
And it also makes it feel more special and intimate. We will also sign you into a ledger, a ledger where the flowers and stuff are being dried now actually. So we will sign your name in a book so that there's a historical document of all the buyers, and that means that then you can go, we can check and we can see, okay, we know that so and so bought the first ever print of the first ever, the final edition of this print, and then it will be numbered obviously. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to make this as special as possible. We worked on this for a very, very long time, the painting process and the channel and all that kind of stuff. And we want to really make whoever buys feel part of the community. And then gradually we will launch more things, but we believe in high quality over just quantity. V-Man says, I'd absolutely adore it. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He says, I brought me some pastels and paper and I'm getting back into it. All thanks to you, Red. Well, thank you.
That's very sweet.
That's very cool.
And absolutely encourage, like I always encourage people.
V-Man, send us an email with your work and stuff. We'd be very interested to see it.
Yes.
Chris H says, freaking talented. Christopher says, you need to get some rest now there.
Almost.
Well, she's, after this, we're going directly to boxing training, so, yeah.
If I didn't love that shit, I wouldn't be here.
I prefer the original by the lady herself, but still I won't complain. It would be interesting to have an art night at the bar and exhibit your pieces. Actually, the studio we're in now is actually perfect for it. It's laid out so we can have it like a gallery. But currently she only has a handful of pieces, so we don't want to show an empty gallery.
That's true.
Is there a chance we could see her brush set?
We can show close up.
I think he's more talking about like your collection of brushes and stuff. You have a tendency to
I don't have to. Yeah, I throw them away.
It's you throw everything all over the place. But I mean, the very basics here is like a small collection of these, and she has a umbrella brush down here, and now she's working with like a little finite one. Lol, that's what artists do, yeah.
No, but they get damaged after, especially with the oil paints very
Yeah.
quickly.
So I just have to plug in a battery unit for the camera because it's going to die. But let's see here. Tokisad says, love your fashion choices. V-Man says, I will, yeah, for sending or giving us some pictures of the art.
Thank you.
But the wife doesn't want to be model, lol, I don't know why. Have you tried putting her in a kimura or a rear naked?
I put some other people in Kimura and Rare Naked. It's fun, but I don't know how to give her well.
Isn't it time for dinner yet? You need to eat. We had a big protein meal right before we started, but we are going to have some food very shortly. Again, how much are those paintings? The current one now, with the amount of hours she put into it, it's about 5,000. The one on top, up there, the Valkyrie, the female warrior, is about 3,000. The one below is not even available, that's already spoken for. But yeah, as we mentioned many times during the stream, we are going to launch prints and all that kind of stuff. And if you sign up in the redheaddiaries.net, right now it's just an email link, but if you sign up there, you'll have the chance to win your own custom-made artwork by Diana, made in one long live stream on a smaller scale in acrylic. All you have to do is sign up and leave your email. And be smart about it. Don't put a fake email and think you're in the competition, because we will try to contact you through that email. So,
We still.
who is this speaking? Are you the husband? Yes, I'm her husband, and I'm also on the
My
website.
manager, my partner, the creator of the website and
Protector.
protector.
Okay, but you need to eat, right?
Yes. Okay, gotta step aside for a second, just to see. Well, let me show you a little bit like this.
Love the intricacies in the detail. Yeah, it's one of her trademarks. She's uses her skills to, and her OCD to make lots of details.
Thank you for that.
Fantastic portrait, excellent volume technique. The bear looks amazing, Julio says.
Thank you very
Is it a
much.
Viking? Yes, it is. I'm Norwegian, and it's my face. It's not. I don't have that long a beard anymore, but that is me. And it is a Viking. And if you look, you see on the shoulder, it's Hugin or Munin. I'm not even going to try to guess which one. Which is one of Odin's ravens. And she hasn't really. She's just outlined the raven a little bit. She hasn't. Really started on the details of that. And also the helmet also. So that we're already 27, 28 hours into this one, and it looks like another maybe 10 hours, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20, we don't know. I just let her do her work. You should grow another but keep it low. I mean, I only shaved once in the last few years and I was horrified when I looked. I locked myself in the cupboard and didn't come out until I had a beard again. Jesus Christ, it was bad. I don't like it.
Good for you, you grew out fast.
I'm just reading out some compliments here. Looks nice. From This is Mystic. BG Floyd says that is badass. Spoken word says incredible.
Thank you very
Ethan
much.
says nice. Mikey Sheldon says the whole Thor look. Yeah. John Satayon. John, I want that painting. How much? By the time it's finished, the auction price will start at $5,000. If you're genuinely interested, contact us on diana.redheaddiaries@gmail.com. The email is in the channel description. I'm gonna type it out here so you can just screenshot it. Then we can have a discussion about it. Usually it gets auctioned, that kind of stuff, but we do give fans in the channel and stuff the possibility to make a deal on it before it goes public. There's also the redheaddiaries.net, which will be launched Friday. Sign up there and you'll have a chance to win a custom-made piece, though on smaller scale, where you pick the reference. You're more than welcome, John. This is what we're doing, and we're so incredibly grateful for all the support and love and donations and likes and subscribes and positive feedback.
Absolutely. Without you guys, that wouldn't be possible. So.
V-Man says worth every penny or cent. Yeah.
Thank you very much, V-Man.
And well, it's a completely different subject, but Diana is also she's the artist here. She's also making her professional boxing debut this year in Southeast Asia. We're based in Nha Trang, Vietnam, so you also will can look forward to that. And
you can cheer for your on the boxing tournament or fight for your favorite artist.
And I mean, as when she gets bigger and bigger and bigger, we're not lying about like our intentions to make her a big star, and then her artwork will appreciate. And you get to the point where, for instance, with her, she does some online training business, but right now it's not possible to take on. She only has a small group of clients left because the pricing becomes, it's not financially viable to do everything they do, you know?
I'll be honest, I like creating art, so maybe that's the thing gradually getting into.
But we also love training, we love boxing, so it's...
Yeah, boxing is another thing, it's more of the, at some point I'm definitely gonna get paid for that too, probably. It's cool.
BG Floyd says, awesome, a tough beauty. V-Man asks, are you gonna add more detail to the grow? Yeah, like it hasn't even started the grow, it's just a very rough sketch, right?
Yes. It's a base layer.
Yeah, a base layer. So, like what you saw of the eye before and what you saw of, and you're not even done with the eye and stuff also.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this problem.
Yeah. So, like,
we anticipated this was gonna take 24 hours from start to finish. Not in one session, but in multiple sessions, but this is working out so well that it's, 30, 40, maybe even more hours. John Santoyo says, a boxer with a delicate painting hand, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is the kind of compliments you really love, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
V-Man was saying, okay, was just wondering if you insult her painting, she'll catch it properly thrown right across.
That's true.
She has so much dedication, dude. She does.
Okay, well, I think we can pause it for now. Let me show you a little bit here. I think this is from the original angle. Look already, crow's not gonna change much. It's just gonna get a natural, more of the deeper highlighted. So there's gonna be layer, top layer, the eyes. It's gonna be way more magnificent. So next thing will be a crow. That's 100%. But yeah, I think it already looks interesting. What do you think?
I think it looks great, but does it look like me a little bit? The profile, I mean.
Yeah, it was a little different angle, but actually I think it looks amazing. Yes, sir. Obviously, he looks completely frozen ice mate here, but yeah, the eyes was cool because I think eyes was your blue eyes were standing out even in the video. So grow that beard, man. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
The beard looks fantastic, great job. Santoyo, apologize for butchering the name. Amazing, super talented on many levels. Well, Saturdays and Sundays she also sings and performs at a local place here in Natron. And she also sprints. And do you want to show a couple of dance moves to her?
No.
No?
No.
No?
My energy levels
Oh,
are
okay,
like
okay,
I preserve
okay.
every piece of it. Like now I need to eat before I'm fully ready for training. Then good today we finished day earlier and we have a little dinner. Like the teammate is coming home for the painting viewing.
Yeah.
But
I've never seen her sing. A little interesting. Just go to the channel. She has tons of live streams. Karaoke night. That's the red
except
Raffle.
it saves in the bad quality, so the sound might not be the best. But if you actually catch it up live, it is not too bad.
Okay, so sweet. Just come on, lol. One song, lol. Bird says. But sweetie, just go up a little bit and look at the comments you haven't looked at yet, and just reply a little bit, because I'm prepping something for you. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, V-Man definitely has a lot, and why it doesn't be one model. Yeah, we read this one. Husband is speaking. Wow. Looks nice. Thank you, DC. That's badass, incredible. I appreciate it, guys. Again, that's the words of encouragement. I want the painting. How much? Okay, John. Well, we already said yes. Email diana.redheaddiaries@gmail.com. That's the contact email. You can contact us. Okay. Yeah. No, Chris read all of that. Dang. Super talented on many levels. Talent is basic ability of learning. I think that's how I see the talent, but you gotta do learning, right? So people underestimate sometimes the work or dedication. Sometimes it's hard work. Like with painting, it is not really hard work for me. I really enjoy the process. However, if I wasn't consistent, like since I started now, I would not get to that point and evolve from this painting to that painting. That's basically the point here. Come on, one song. Well, I have very delicate issues sometimes with lyrics, is that there are not that many songs I really actually know the lyrics quite well, or I sometimes tend to forget. Because on karaoke you read it, or sometimes you read it. What I'll think about the song I can sing. You're the beauty and you are creation, Meryl. Thank you. She can sing the anthem, beat you in the match, and paint you knocked out the mat. Oh, great artwork, man. Thank you, Salman. God bless women as well. Well, actually, we're 4 likes away from 400 likes. I'm usually not repeating that too much. And I think we said it a few times already, but we're a little bit OCD, both me and Chris. So, feel free to like it and let's wrap it up till 400. It'll be cool. What song? Well, I'll just take classic. Okay, hear me out. Wise men say only fools rush in, and I can't help falling in love with you. Okay, that's a little bit. Well, super fun. Thank you, LOL. I have perfect spot in my house for that painting. I can't wait for the bidding. Okay, well, John, email us because I gotta be completely honest about it. I started doing this live streaming and actually, getting more demand on my art and prints, and now we launch a website. That's the first time we're doing it. So we like bidding. I have artist friends who did that. They did some auction. However, there is the unwritten rule: when you're actually having a client who's ready to pay the original price, well, everyone is welcome to email us regarding the artwork.
But this is also little bit of the thing, is like we love this community so much, and we don't need desperate amounts of money right now. If we can go to a real fan instead of just some art collector or something like that, it's...
However, let's say that way. Some artworks are going to be made the way it's going to be more like a grand style artwork that will going to be on auction because it's going to be such a great piece. It's not just a set price. It's people kind of will have opportunity to fight a little bit for it. You know what I mean? But at this point, with this scale of paintings, I'm completely happy to sell it to our viewers and subscribers and people who are really, really dedicated to us, and we're dedicated to you. So yeah, feel free to share send the email on my contact email. You can find it on YouTube by description as well. And BG Floyd did the super chat donation. I support you and wish you success in everything you do. Beautiful voice. Thank you very much. I think my voice sounds way better off karaoke when I just do like a real singing a cappella, or like if I had the guitar, I actually would do some.
We'll get you a guitar. That's like the least of the problem.
Okay, then we.
You've never even mentioned you want a guitar here.
I used to have guitar, but good
You
guitar.
want a guitar? I'll get you a fucking guitar.
then I'm gonna start learning the country songs and like the. No, but genuinely, because karaoke at some point will end. This is side hustle, but it takes quite a lot of energy, so it's not the permanent thing. But music is something that I love, and I would love to actually get back into acoustic guitar. Before I would play quite a lot and quite, if not at the advanced, but in a good acoustic singer's level. And well, my husband is like, "Do you want a guitar? We get you guitar." If we get me guitar, then I definitely live stream some stuff.
See, like, you mentioned you want a guitar before, I would have gotten you a guitar.
Yeah, I'm just saying, good guitar is a little bit expensive. I don't know what's the prices here, but it costs a little bit. That's why.
I know some people that know some people that are robbing people, baby, it's fine.
Your artist singing is beautiful. Sell it for $5,000. Yeah, I mean, actually, that is the price for this one. Get your guitar one day.
Like one day, no, I'll get her a car very, very quickly.
Okay.
It's,
Okay, we'll look into it. But guys, thank you very much. And there is exactly 401 likes. Appreciate it. We'll
V-Man,
shout out to all of you.
Bird,
Yashi, Mohammed, Bert, BJ Floyd.
John Santayo,
Ricky.
Solomon Dowden. Oh, welcome back, Solomon. BG Floyd,
Yep.
everyone, like there's new and old. There's so many, like
I don't mean old like in a bad way, but like people that we've seen here many times before. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so
Time for
I'll
Chris
do a
to do a little
little-
show off.
guest appearance.
Yes, the beer.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go do the rest of the food.
Yeah, well, see you in the next one. And I can give you this. Yeah, that's yours. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a good day and good night, depending where you're from. And see you in the next live stream. And please get ready for the Friday. It's gonna be cool. Ciao.